Hey there, I'm Vergola, and you're listening to a Pup in the Life, Pod-fessions of a founder's pup. In this walking podcast, I will tell you all about my life with mom, who's a startup founder, talking startups, entrepreneurship, but also other interesting topics such as mental health and a bit of fun too. Join us in this walk of life. Hey there, it's Vergola again, and this is a Pup in the Life. So, yesterday I went to do my scent class, and I actually got lots of compliments from my instructor, my professor. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you all about my scent class. If you're not new to the podcast, please skip this half a minute. So, scent detection class. Scent detection is actually a sport for dogs. I enjoy my scent detection class with mom because I actually like to be challenged mentally. And this is actually the purpose of the sport. So scent detection is like dogs who can recognize drugs or find bodies once you do body searches, or actually also find truffles. I don't do any of those. I find other substances that are like aromatic herbs and something that potentially was not attractive to me, but I do a mental job for which I recognize them through the work through a target. Then we switch to the target and we put the substance. But anyways, this is the point. Scent detection is a sport. I am doing the sport with mom, and I'm doing classes. And go back to a couple of episodes ago, last week. Actually, no, 2 weeks ago, where we would talk again about scent detection class and all about it with another takeaway. So the takeaway for the scent detection class of yesterday was that the instructor just found that I would just do one series, and then I tried 3 to 4 to 5 times max to find, to perform the exercise, which was freeze the target. And then when I actually understood how it worked, I then was able to do it once again. And so repetition made for sure, as we said yesterday, so mediocrity, like to change mediocrity for actual trials, which means failing all the time and then making it right. And there is a, how's it called in English, this dog, like a small dog who looks like a wiener. That's probably a wiener dog. So I did that, and so I found myself really just understanding that what was key in understanding what I was about to do was actually being able to pause. What does this mean? That once I paused, I realized that I did all the things better. So I would do just one series and then just pause, like just went for a walk, blah, blah, blah. Just like not thinking about it for like 2 minutes. I mean, not thinking about it, like not performing the actual activity. And then 2 minutes after, just performing it again. And then seeing that through this performance, I would just nail, boom, the first trial, the first tentative, and then the second. And then from the third, I was a bit distracted. What does this actually mean? This means that I had the time to think about it, to process it, and then to do it again. So this episode is all about pauses, about the importance of letting it cool down. Have you ever found yourself telling yourself, oh, I need to cool it down, like I need to just unwind and then think about it tomorrow, I need to sleep on it? Well, that's exactly the same point. There is no point in rushing decisions when you don't need them, and especially there is no point, I mean, sometimes you do, and there is no point in actually asking from yourself that you learn all the things when you're, in Italian we say a caldo, which means like in hotness and not in coldness. So through a colder approach in which you sleep on it, you let time pass between it, and you really accept that you need time and you need space. That's how your mind works. It works through repetition, yes, but it also works through actually leaving it time to process. This was something that Mom was always doing when she was studying, and she couldn't face the fact there were people that would just binge all the material that you would need to study, just like the 3 days before the exam. And this is one of the worst practices ever. I don't mean to judge. I mean, I'm sure for somebody like this can actually work, but there is no point in having this as a study method for everybody and just advertise it, because what should be advertised is actually just not doing shit the day before the exam. And I'll leave you with this. So Mom is actually having a shadow to CEO in the company. He's actually doing an internship, and he's studying at a great university in Italy. So that's pretty demanding as well, studying business management. And the guy had an exam, let's say on Friday, sorry. And then on Thursday he was supposed to do a shadowing day with Mom, which meant just going all around with Mom during the day, and so just doing stuff with her, right? And Mom was like, are you sure? Like, you have an exam the day after. So if it was me, I was totally, Mom said, I would totally do the shadowing, because I know the day before an exam, I'm not ever re-studying, re-watching, re-eating again all the material, because I just need to make it cool down. So make it like a pause, that then the first trial in the next day, maybe the first question of the exam, the second question, and the first 15 to 30 minutes of the exam is just boom, like it's amazing. It's just everything just comes out, and you can just focus and zoom into the thing. And the guy was like, yeah, like, why not? I would much rather prefer doing that than just studying and just also like ruminating on the fact that I need to study, I need to perform, I need to deliver, I need to study something that the day before I didn't do. Like, this is so unhealthy on so many levels that I cannot even wrap my head around it. So yes, you need repetition, yes, you need iteration, but you also need pauses. You need time to break your streak and to make your brain really understand that the thing that looked impossible 20 hours ago might look just very different the day after. Your brain needs time to process. Your brain, and our brain too, as dogs, needs time to understand what's actually going on. And not always the right perspective is in the actual situation. So yes, I did an amazing class yesterday. I'm going very fast actually in my scent detection class for Mom's happiness, and instructor said I'm a very intelligent dog and I'm very fast. So I might just want to do challenges as well, but let's see what happens. And so I hope that this podcast and this content was valuable for everybody who's actually looking to learn many more things, and to, yes, put in the reps, but then understanding that the reps without the rest are like awfully bad. And reps without the rest could actually potentially be the title of this podcast for today. So I hope you found it valuable. If you're actually looking to pass an exam or just learn something new, please give yourself a break. Don't make it all about the break, but give yourself a break. Break the streak for an hour, 2 hours, a day, 2 days. Just take a bit of time off, and I assure you, you will have a way different perspective, just like I had in my scent detection class. Something for which it would take like 3 full minutes for me, in 20 seconds I would have solved it. Remember, I'm a dog, I can make it, you can make it too. So have a nice day, or rest of the day, or evening, or night, whenever you're listening to this podcast. Let us know if you found this valuable. If you have suggestions for topics, please write us on social, send us an audio message, throw us an email, send us traveling pigeon, whatever you want, we're here for you. Bye! Hey, it was great to walk with you today. I hope to see you again around soon. By the way, in the meantime, you can find me on Mom's social media. If you look for Marta Basso, which is MartaBasso. Yes, it's Marta without an H. Just find us, send us a like, a comment, a message, reshare the episode if you liked it. I will send you all my hugs and kisses and a bit of barks as well. Walk with you next episode. Bye!